day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Monster Train 2, where today we are going to be trying out the other faction which I unlocked, that being that of the Lazarus League. Don't you look quite impressive, good sir? Tell me, who are you, Orici? Fired from academia, Dr. Orici returned to his family's estate in Transhelvania, subtle, and set up a private laboratory. No one in hell quite knows what he does, but many know not to set foot inside. Sounds fun. What's this? Mix. Create a new infusion card if you don't have one. Otherwise, upgrade the infusion you have. You have two random options to choose from. What the hell is an infusion? Not all ingredients in this concoction are rare, fragile, or even illegal. Sometimes all you need is a bit of salt to make a potion all the more potent. Huh. Well, I was told I should probably combine them with a faction that likes equipment, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we want to combine them with a clan that has either that makes use of good equipment or has strong equipment. Either way, I think we'll be sticking with Herziel's Horde for our Pyre Heart, simply because of the factor of the deployable upgrade is 50% cheaper, and if they're all about equipment, we might want that little trait. So, honestly, I have no idea which one I would possibly want in the slightest. So I'm clicking random, and let's see what the gods have in store for us, shall we? Alright, Dr. Orici, let's see who your test assistant is, shall we? Right, we are against Corruption Bastard. Oh god. We have explosive. Oh, we have the funguses, do we? Oh god, hopefully they just don't take over. Oh god, what is the combination of this going to be like? Especially if you're giving me a squad leader to start with. Jesus, okay. Explosive reaction. Apply unstable 25 and deal 5 damage. What is unstable? Unstable. If a unit's HP is less than or equal to the stacks of unstable at the end of combat, they die if not invulnerable. On death, this unit explodes, dealing damage equal to stacks on enemies on the same floor. Huh. Okay. That actually sounds kind of cool. How do we upgrade you then, Mr. Orici? Resolve. Gain 1 reanimate and 6 stable. 6 unstable. So you become a suicide bomber is what you're telling me. Ability. Small concoction. Cooldown 3. Mix. You know what? As hilarious as turning you into a suicide bomber sounds, I want to know what this mix is all about. So, show me this mix. What are our trinket options? Starter cards will cost 1 less. Good Christ, that's always a good one. Equipping a friendly unit restores them to full health. Honestly, half decent, but we don't particularly have much big healthy characters yet. So I'm going to go with the tuning fork, and then we'll see what we get. Right. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Do I truly have anything available to me to deal with that? I could if I get explosive reaction. Otherwise, maybe not really. Screw it, we can take a little bit of early damage, I'm sure. Right. Let's see, first things first, 1 shield steward. 1 Orici. I can't do abilities. Nice laugh, by the way. Might as well put a squad leader down here and a train steward up here. Let's see what happens. Right. So, show me this. Create a new elixir. Enfeebling infusion. Infusion. While in your hand, mix effect Mix effects will upgrade this card instead of creating a new card. Persistent. This card cannot be discarded for any reason and is not discarded at the end of turn. Purge. Once played, this card is removed from your deck. Right, okay. So I can pick this Blast Infusion right here. What did Frostbite do again? Unit takes 1 damage per stack at the end of turn. Right. Okay, it's a poison effect. Let's do the blast one. And then do this. Right. We'll mix another one. Which then has the ability to apply Rage. I will spawn my Eager Conscript. Quite frankly, I'm fine you taking some damage, so I'm going to then activate the spawning pools. And make my mushroom a little angry. Okay, go. Okay. Now, I can either take 7 damage to the pyre, or I can gain a bit of health. I agree with the health. Why is my mushroom on fire? Alright, well. Complete the test get more of the test subjects going. What do I have as an option? Unstable Blast Infusion or Regen. You know what? I think I'll take the Regen, mix it again, apply Spikes, yes please, and then I might as well summon the Train Steward up there and then end our turn because this stays in place, right? Yes, yes it does. So, let's just mix. Apply Reanimate 1. No, I'll apply 6 spikes, thank you. Let's mix again. Let's just keep this upgrade train going, shall we? Alright, Mr. Mushroom. Let's see what we do with you, shall we? Go. I mean, that works quite well, honestly. So what do I have? Forever More Serum. Consume. Apply Reanimate 1. Overworked Assistant. Reanimate 1. Incant. Gain 4 Unstable. So you're all about killing yourself. Okay. Sanguine Assistant. Graft. Gain Vampire's Tooth. What is this? Does that just mean you automatically have a Vampire's Tooth attached onto you? Is that what it means? You just come with a random graft of some sort. I'm honestly leaning more towards the Overworked Assistant. Then what do I get? A Green Recruit. I'm fine with the Green Recruit. I like the Green Recruit. The Green Recruit's a good one. Then we'll go over here and upgrade our soldiers, as well as a new Lazarus League unit. What do you offer me? Meat Hook, you look fun. Ability, Hook Hand. Advance, apply 1 dazed. That's a really good one. Equipped. The equipment is removed, gain 1 multi-strike. So in other words, find as much equipment as possible, apply it onto you, and then you gain 1 multi-strike per piece of equipment applied to you, right? Interesting. Oh, this is a hard one. I will take the Hydra Armed Horror. And we'll see how that goes. Dualism does not apply to the Hydra Armed Horror. Shame. Neither does it apply to the spawn effect. It does, however, apply to the Overworked Assistant. Interesting. Tell me first, do I have an equipment thing over here? I do. Okay. So I don't want to spend too much money, I don't think. I think I will apply dualism to the overworked assistant, though. Because that means he can just start triggering his unstable more and last longer and whatnot. Then I will apply the bonus HP and regen to... I think the squad leader. Yeah. And then we'll save the rest of our money. -1 energy. You know what? I do basically have most of my cards free, so yeah, sure, why not? So deployment phase. First we have a Ricci. Then we have a squad leader. Then we have a multi-armed horror, which is going to go behind. And then we got two train stewards. Go. So first things first, what we got to do is have a script, have that. Mix. Yes, we'll take the unstable. Then we'll mix again. And then I will apply the unstableness to you. No. I should have applied it to you. Because then you wouldn't take damage. Oh well. Live and learn. Okay, next. Next we ego conscript, spawning pools. I don't need you exploding yet. So we'll mix. I think I'll take the regen. Mix it again. And get the reanimate. And apply it to you then. Go. Right. Chime of Despair. Do you do anything? No, all you do is consume our cards. Okay. Mix. What do I get? Unstable. Cool, that kills everything. Especially so, because you're gonna blow up. Drat. Right. So, small concoction, please. You're going to... You know what? Let's see what this sap one is. Because we've seen 3 so far, which is the regen, the sap, and the unstable. Let's see what happens when we level up the sap. Apply melee weakness. Oh. Okay. Well, rooted doesn't work for bosses, so... And there we go. Now we win. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Potion, equipment, a potion kit, ability, brew. That looks like decent equipment, and we do want equipment to just attach to our goddamn horror. So... Okay, well now I do have to ask if Propagate will apply to the multi-strike. Because of the way this thing gains it. I don't think it will, but I'm willing to try. Let's head on over to this side then. So, we are going to heal up our pyre, see what equipment we have available here. Magic power. Do I even benefit from bloody magic power? A little bit because of the explosive reaction, maybe, but... Yeah, no. Magic power only affects damage and health, so I don't really benefit from it too much. I'm gonna take the exiled item because, you know, piece of equipment that we want our big monster to consume. And might as well do the same to you, I suppose. Reanimation Lab. Friendly units gain 7 attack and 7 HP on summon and reanimated. Yes, please. I do not have enough money to make that deployable. Fuck. Shame. I wonder if that applies to every time I spawn a mushroom. What's in the celestial alcove for me, then? Ooh, it's you! Inherently, I'm not against you. So you know what? Screw it. We'll plant the seed. And yes, I will take the pyre damage. Because why not? Fleshweaver. I don't know that one. Dominion's powers have merged a huge mass of bodies together into a powerful amalgam. Carve it down to size and put them out of their misery. You're new. Fleshlings have 2 damage, 5 health, and gain spikes. Okay. Go. Mass, 5. Plus 5 attack, 2 per stack. Powers Fleshweaver's abilities. Revenge. Create a fleshling and lose 1 mass. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad, really. So let's first equip you. Have ourselves a green recruit. And then we'll do our small concoction. What do we get? Rage. You know what? I'll take Rage, and then we'll level it up and see what we get. What happens? Damage shield. Ooh, damage shield. Ooh. I'll keep hold of that, honestly. What happens if I keep mixing this? More rage. And more damage shield. Okay, well... if I explode you, you lose health. And you'll summon one of these fleshlings. Which will then get killed off. Fuck it, you know what? Sure. You still die. Well, likely to the spikes, don't you? So, go. So that thing's lost all of its mass now. Cool. Cool. Give me another potion kit. For your whatchamacallits. You become a bit of cannon fodder, I suppose. And then we summon you up there. Okay. Go. Definitely feeling I need to take the... Alright, reanimation lab. Now we can confirm this now. So... oh my god, it does apply to you in that regard. Okay. Unstable. You know what? We'll take unstable and apply it to this guy back here. Then we'll mix again and get the rage. Perfect. And then we'll mix again and get more rage, which we can then apply onto Mr. Big and Scary. This ought to be fun. I was about to say, can I get the explosive reaction, please? I really need it this round. There we go. Right. Now the great question. If I spawn, and then spawn... Oh my god, it does apply both times.
Okay.
So every time I summon a mushroom, it gets 7 attack and 7 health. Well. Well. You know what? I'll go for the regen. Let's heal up the mushroom a bit. Screw it. Go. What are my experiments going to turn this fucking mushroom into? The Great Decay. Consume. Apply consume and -1 cost to all cards in your deck. That's an interesting choice. Fungi in a suit of armor. Very fun. Minds of their own. Equipped friendly units attack immediately. Out of these, I think the fungi in a suit might be the best one. Hulking Mass, 40 armor, reanimated, gain 40 armor. Trigger when this unit is revived from reanimate. Meat Hook and Spore Launcher. Rally. Wait, Rally. Okay, as much as this is appealing to me because of all the mass, it's still a rather big creature. And we're against the corruption bastard, so we might need the hook hand to, you know, stun him. And now we get a healthy mushroom. Which means... I guess I'll take the plant now. I can definitely see us making use of copies. So, what do we want? We have the option of upgrade spells, duplicate and money, or heal the pyre, alcove, and trinkets. We don't have that much money for trinkets, so we would like get maybe 1 trinket. And we do have a merchant of arms right there above us, so we need to get that. So I think we'll go over here in order to grab the money. How do I upgrade? Medium concoction. Mix twice. Okay. Now I wish I'd kind of, like, gone with my initial thought of what I wanted to do with the... Oh, wait, no, that piece of equipment is Pyreborn. No, I should have gone with maybe Pyreborn to get the piece of equipment which is Resolve, Reduce Cooldown. Let's just upgrade Orichi. Let's go the full route. We'll go the full route. Now, Intrinsic and Spell Chain. Oh, you are too good to me. No, wait, it's not Spell Chain, it's Holdover I need. Okay, never mind. I never did try Glow Up on whether it works with the whatchamacallit, did I? Honestly, Intrinsic on a single spawning pods is probably decent. You know, I've just realized I can't hold over you, so spell chaining you might not be bad. Either that or spell chaining a card like Mix. Yeah, let's spell chain the Mix. Let's go full in on the concoctions. And then we need to duplicate something. I think if I duplicate anything, I want it to be more equipment to further buff this Hydra. I need an upgrade soldier. I need a Merchant of Steel to fully utilize this thing, I think. So let's continue on for now. -1 draw card each turn. Out of everything, that's probably the least one I want. That's probably the thing I want the least. But it is a lot of money, which I could probably need and use. Do I want to put the hook hand here, or do I want to save the space? No, I think I want to put the hook hand there. Alright, let's see how this goes. Go! Right, first things first. Yes. Bloody yes. Get screwed. Cooldown 2. Advance. Oh, that's going to be the awkward thing, isn't it? So I think I need to save you for when I really need it. Otherwise, I need to give you some, like, major HP buffs. Let's see what we can concoct. Unstable. I don't need to kill you down here. I can just make the mega unstable thing. Go. Kill you. Which does mean I take less damage overall. Further buff my unstable thingamajig. Go. Yeah, we're just gonna blow you up now. Fun guy in a suit. What a fun guy he is. Yeah, he's such a fun guy, isn't he? Oh yes, let's apply spikes to the mushroom. That'll help. Alright. Go. I need this reanimation chamber deployable. It is just too valuable. Where is all my equipment? How much health are you gaining from this? 23. How much health should you be gaining? If we do 4 times 4, 16, plus 7, 23. Okay, so the reanimated only applies per stack of every time it's summoned. So the spawn only... So we need, like, multiple of this one. Rather than the other one. Although, ironically, it does apply to you. To the propagate. Which surprises me a little bit. Well, let's start by just making a very angry mushroom. Oh god, giving the mushroom lifesteal. Oh my god, giving the mushroom lifesteal. Alright, well, multi-strike him, multi-strike him. Then we'll mix something. I'll mix something that is unstable, I suppose. And then let's go. Right, so... You don't even die, so why do I need to bother with anything? The answer is I don't, but it's fun. So... More multi-strike. More multi-strike. Okay, so the propagate won't work on the multi-strike because it's a yellow thing rather than a green one. Right, okay. Well, anyway, go, I suppose. So you trigger sap at the end of every turn. It's a good thing we had something with 100 odd attack. Alright, alright. What do I get this time? Another reanimation lab. That I am very tempted to pick, honestly. Puffer flesh. Graft, spiky skin. Revenge, gain 3 spikes. I'm not sure how useful that is, considering you only have 11 HP to start with. Replicator ray. Remove equipment from a friendly unit. Copy the unit. Okay. Interesting. Does that mean I could use that on Orichi himself? We have to try once! What have we got? Cheery Deathcap. Summon. Apply 7 decay to all enemies. Deal 10 Inhale. Deal 10 damage. Slay. Spawn 2. Fertile Ground. Consume. Spawn 1. Spawn 1 more for each card in your consume pile. Okay, so while we do have a fair amount of consume cards, we've established that the reanimation room doesn't really work with spawning more than once in a single card. It needs to be per card. So I'll take the Inhale. And then we can replicate a card. Honestly, let's just replicate more Eager Constructs. Eager Conscripts, maybe. Yeah, let's just have another Eager Conscript. Why not? Right, so we have the choice of picking a Lazarus League character, removing cards and upgrading magic, or upgrade our equipment, Celestial Alcove, and gain more equipment. Not really much of a choice. Spell Sanctum. Spells cost -1. As fun as that could be, it's not the reanimation lab, which is stupid. Grow Room. Propagate. I don't think I can combine rooms like I can pieces of equipment, so I will take the Meat Shield. Yeah, no, I can't combine rooms. So let's upgrade a room to be deployable, and the one that's becoming deployable is the reanimation lab, because that's just too valuable. Combustion Suit. Strike. Apply 5... Unstable 5 to enemy units. I'm sorry, that's just genuinely useful. I'm not even going to apply that to the Hydra. That is just genuinely useful. What do I have after this? Merchant of Steel. I honestly probably want to keep some money for the Merchant of Steel. But for now, let's look at the Celestial Alcove, see what it gives me. Hi there! The legendary Dog of Bone bounces towards you, its bone tail rattling together in an excited wag. An elusive creature that can cross dimensions as easily as he can catch a cursed stick. You are blessed by his appearance. Yep! However, life as a mythical adorable puppy is a lonely one, and the dog made of Bone's tail droops, and his little bony expression seems sad. Will you stop the Bone Dog and give him some kindness? Pet the Bone Dog. The first time the pyre reaches 0 health, restore the pyre to 25% health. That triggers once. Honestly, if it's reaching 0 health, something's gone seriously wrong, and that's not going to help. Adopt the Bone Dog. Celebrate. Your pyre permanently gains 10 max health. Yeah, sure. Why not? You invite the Bone Dog onto the train. It wags its tail in joy. Aww. Suppose the question is, do I want to buy another Meat Shield? Because if I'm overstacking my deck, of which I'm already at 37 cards, you know what? Screw it. No. I'm definitely going to have to take the extra card draw, I feel. A Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned on each floor. No. I don't think I can justify that. So, first things first, Reanimation Lab, in which we then get an Orichi. Glorious. Everything is a lot tougher now, which is quite frankly something we really like to see. So,
Okay.
give me some mushrooms, give me some more mushrooms, give him some extra attack. Probably spawn a green recruit up there just in case. Mix. Unstable, perfect, that's all we need. Maybe I should have done it again so I actually did some damage. Oh well, we're just going to upgrade our Rage one then. And honestly, let's make this multi-attack monster super, super angry. Go. You're not very nice. I'm gonna place a bone dog up here, because he's an adorable little thing. I'm honestly of the opinion of applying this combustion suit to him, because that should then help spread the damage out a bit. Is it worth summoning another one? Maybe solely for... I can take a couple... 2 levels of sap. Go. Glorious. Right. So, more multi-attack for you. More mushrooms. And then we mix. Mix those potions! We must discover everything this place has to give! And then from that, we will apply this mixture onto the mushroom. It needs a little bit more health, you see. It's looking a little bit worse for wear, I guess I would say. In fact, it's starting to lose stacks of its troop. We're starting to get mushrooms killed! This is bad. We can't let our mushrooms die. So you, good sir, need some more multi-strike, and then some more multi-strike. Then we will apply ourselves more sap, and then we will buff you even further. Because, my oh my, do you need some health. But then I will activate my medium concoction, in which we get some rage. And then rage! And then we will wait, because we don't want more sap. Marvelous. So, okay, so the creature does have to have... Why do you gain a bunch of attack and whatnot? Does replicating it mean it replicates on the same floor? I am willing to find out now. I don't think whatever boss we're going to be fighting will be that bad for us. So, let's see. You have 10 stacks of troop currently. Now you have 11. So, yes, it replicates it on the same floor. Right, okay. I lose my mushroom. Well, we can't have that now, can we? We definitely cannot have that. What's a mushroom to do, after all? Just go ahead, win this for me, would you? Mwah! Glorious. What do I get as an option? Surgical strike. Piercing. Piercing? Ignores everything. Got it. Deal 4 damage. Slay. Add a copy of this card with Ephemeral to your hand. Okay. That could get stupid if I give it tons of magic attack and then reduced cost. Organ Harvester. Slay. Gain Reanimate 1. Well, it's another piece of equipment. And then I don't think I need you guys. Replicate an item. Honestly, I'm all for replicating my intrinsic spawning pods. Just to give my initial mushroom a boost. Right, let's go over here, grab the money, and it's time to upgrade my multi-armed horror. If I can give you whatever it is that allows you to just respawn to my hand whenever it is you die, That would be perfect, please, Mr. Hookhand. I am just upgrading the base stats of the Hydra-armed monstrosity so it can live. I don't think, ironically, I need multi-strike in any way from anything. I will take reducing the Hookhand down to a 1 size. We'll re-roll. Reanimate 1. Give something reanimate 1. Okay. No, wait. Maybe. If I give you reanimate, you spawn, which creates the mushrooms at the front. You survive. I then give you unstable, which then allows you to live. Honestly, fine, fine. A large stone. Could make a big puppy. Give 10 HP and 10 regen to the squad leader so he can stay alive. Give Titanite for reduced damage. What do I have up ahead? I'll save my money for up ahead. And now I can duplicate any card again. I'm not sure if I need to do this because I can just duplicate cards at the end of every fight anyway, and this will be my 40th card, which quite frankly is a bit absurd and too many, but I could duplicate the reanimation lab. That actually works decently well. Honestly, yeah, if I'm going to duplicate anything, make it the reanimation lab. Super buff the things. Alright, you stupid cherub. Vampiric Feed, that's new. Kale and his cherubs grant 7 attack and 1 lifesteal to enemy units. Oh, that's fine. You're assuming your enemy units are going to survive the first hit. Go. Right. First things first. Oh, I can use the green recruit. Perfect. 1 green recruit, please. Who is then going to watch as we spawn a bunch of mushrooms in front of him. We're then going to summon you up there. Activate you. That's a shame. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give this green recruit an extra level of reanimate. Sure. Go. What are these things? Resolve. Gain Titan Skin 4. Gain Titan Skin 5. Nasty! I don't care! Apply Unstable 5. Yes. It's beginning to grow. Right. So first I propagate you. No, wait! If I propagate you, you might get a bunch more reanimate, which will super buff him, and I end up slowly killing you. Oh, how wonderfully stupid. Come now. Fight me. So, first things first. Let's see how we want to do things. I can inhale you, giving me more mushroom. I can spawn pods, giving me more mushroom. I can conscript, giving me more mushroom. I can secret mix, giving me the regen. Which is what I think yeah. Then I use this to reanimate and reanimate. This is so stupid. Let's do this, please. You're gonna die, who gives a damn? Go. So, we reanimate. Or rather, we use the Eager Conscript. We mix. We gain Unstable and Rage. Not exactly what we're after, so we'll apply the Rage to the big guy. We'll then get this to regen. And then we'll get this to get reanimate. And we'll... Oh. I might as well use the next one again. Spikes. You know what? Might as well. Why not? Have yourself another level of reanimate, my lovely stupid green recruit who's just buffing the mushrooms behind you. I just realized because of all the reanimate, you're basically killing yourself each time as well. Bloody brilliant. So, let's apply the combustion suit. I'm going to apply the bone dog up here. Oh, I've just realized I'm an idiot. I could have had the fun guy in a suit. I guess I can't apply the combustion suit then, because, you know, the fun guy in a suit is probably the more important option of the two. Because even after you die, we're still going to be relying on him to tank for us, so... So, go. This is stupid. I love it. This is so fucking stupid. I love it so much. Right, so let's just concoct initially. Unstable 5. No, I want more rage on the big guy. There we go. Mix. Unstable. Yeah, okay, I'll get more unstable. Which I suppose I can apply to you. Oh, but then again, you will fully just die and explode this turn, so... that doesn't really work too well this time. I guess I'll apply it to you, then. Orichi, can we get some regen and then another level of reanimate? Perfect. Good man, you know exactly what I want. Meanwhile, he can have the combustion suit. And then we'll apply another level of multi-strike to our Hydra. This is too much fun. Advance Propagate 2. You know what? You don't even die! Oh, this is bloody brilliant! What do I care more about? These things exploding or you having more attacks? I guess I answered my own question. Go. Okay, so what have I learnt? I require to make the green recruit deployable to potentially have this crap happen again. Friendly units gain 8 spikes on summon and reanimated. Okay, fun, but nowhere near as powerful as the extra stuff you've given us. Consume. Apply decay equal to sap. Honestly, that could have worked as quite a good synergy if I used sap more often with my concoctions. And then that just doesn't happen because we don't equip things because something's eating it all. And then draw 1 extra card because, yeah. Actually, I might go for Heaven's Light again. Just because everything is on the bottom floor, so... Including this guy. Him being on the bottom floor would be pretty decent. And it just means I can guarantee summoning the green recruit, even if it's not on a turn. Oh, but I gotta go with the card draw. I have too many cards. But you know what? I will duplicate the green recruit. Let's go with Merchants of Steel so I can see if I can get myself another Endless. That's what I want. You, Hook Hand, Endless, now. After that, I don't think there's anything else for me to upgrade, really. Because I'm definitely focusing a lot more on spells, I suppose. But the problem is, a card I would remove... The only cards I can think of that I would want to remove right now is, unfortunately, the spears. And maybe the shields. Because they just do not do much anymore, I don't think. I'll give the dog some extra health, and then I'll reroll to see what other kind of things I can get. Hey, look! Another reanimate! Okay, now I'm not sure who I want to give it to, because you gaining unstable with... You know what? I'll give it to the overworked assistant. Because I can see him becoming stupid. If I actually, you know, trigger him. Which I don't think I am. But who cares? And then I legitimately think I'm better off saving all my money for the likes of, you know, what am I call it? Huge concoction. Mix 3 times. Makes sense. Man, Orichi, you actually get some pretty high stats in the end, don't you? What's at the Celestial Alcove? What have we got? The mystery box. Honestly, I think I'll take the large one. Adding a random card to my hand each turn. I think that might be the most useful. Because the spell cards, while fun, does need you to use them all at times, which means I'd probably need to do something to this spell box in order to happen, which is not happening. Which is not happening now. For this unit, I would have to go for the Merchant at Arms, which theoretically I could do now. Now that I have the Endless Meat Hook. But what would I want to put in there is the question, and the answer is, I haven't a clue. So I'll take the large mystery box. I think that's what I took last time I took this as well, which is a shame, because I really want to make use of the other two. I don't know how much use I can make out of the spell one, but the Jack in the Box is really good. As you take the box in hand, the others disappear. You will never know what they might have held for you. Well, with that then, is there a point in making anything quick? Not really. Go. Enemy units at the start of each floor, and it's the spell shields. Legitimately, I already have 400 money. I'm good. So, 1 reanimation lab, 1 Orichi, another reanimation lab, 1 Hydra, 1 mushroom, 1 meat hook ready to go stun things for us. I have to wonder now, though, whether you keep the stats every time you trigger the Endless. I'm sure we're gonna find out. Oh, beautiful. I have, like, the perfect setup here. So, first I use myself a green recruit. Then I activate the spawning pods. Then I activate the spawning pods. Then I activate Eager Conscripts. And then I glow up this thing with its reanimate. I may not apply any equipment to Mr. Multi-Attack this round, but who cares? Go. I forgot to trigger you as well, so let's see what you do. Regen, yes. Spikes, not quite what we want, but I'll take it, none the same. Reanimate, that is what we want. So, equip that to be able to apply more health. Another Eager Conscript. Honestly, apply the combustion suit to you. And then, as much as I would love to make you stronger with the spawning pods, I think I'm better off applying some multi-attack to that guy. Go. What's this? Dig deep. Spawn one. For every 10 cards in your deck, spawn one more. Damn. And I'm here sat with whatchamacallit. Okay, now we have an awkwardness of, you know, this guy giving extra attack all the time. So I guess I'm just gonna be spawning a mushroom up here. Meanwhile, I will spawn this mushroom here, because I think that's better. Wait a moment. If I do this... You mean to tell me, from the very start of this thing, your ability makes it so that, not so that you advance, but you advance the enemy. You're a Pudge. You're a Pudge. You're a Stitches. You're a Blitzcrank. I don't know what other games there are in that. The incant still applies. Okay. I wasn't sure about that. I know now. I still think it's valuable to put you at the beginning now, though. Just to check whether or not you die or something. Go. Right then, you don't have the stupid thingamajig this time. Unearthed treasure. Consume. Distinct. Distinct? This card can't interact with cards that share its name. Return one random spell from your consume pile. If there are at least 5 cards in the consume pile, return one more. Huh. Okay. Go. And I love how you've got equipment on you right now, because you're silenced. Mix 5 times, randomly selecting each infusion. Okay. Well, I think it's time for everything to die now, then. So, summon him. As much as the other thing is probably nice, we need more mushroom. If I cast one spell, it means the mushroom takes an extra 20 damage. He still has enough shield to justify that, but it means you start triggering the unstable. But I don't really care enough about that right now, so... Go. We actually lose the mushroom. Wow, that's annoying. I don't think I care if you have, whatchamacallit. Especially as I can just do this, actually. That makes everything a lot easier. Especially as this guy's just going to explode at the end of the first round. I'm just gonna stop there and just let you die. Because you're already gonna be killed. Marvelous. Glorious. What else do we have? Apply unstable 10 and deal 1 damage to enemy units. That's amazing. Horrify. Retreat and apply 1 dazed. Honestly, that is also amazing. Because if I can use that on the big boss on him before he applies his corruption to everything, that is brilliant. What card do I want to replicate now? Do I want to replicate a card now? Yes, I might want to replicate the one I just got. For increased chances to get more dazed. Right. Then I'll go over here, activate the bonus money, get my trinkets. What's my options? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not against that this time. So buy, reroll. What are my options? When a unit dies to decay, their decay is spread among enemies. I don't have decay, unfortunately. On turn start, Spawn 1 on each floor per 20 cards in your deck. Absolutely. And then discard cards, which I don't really need to do. And then I've got dualism. I wonder if dualism could have applied to you again. Oh well, I can apply it to a green recruit at least. Do I want to, though? Yes. Another level of reanimate on a green recruit is really good, I think. After that, we leave. We remove 2 cards from our deck. Which 2 is the question. I don't think I need the Replicator Ray. I'm never going to use it. Maybe I should have kept it in my deck just so it got the gold thing for if I win, but after that, maybe remove an explosive reaction, because I just don't use it. And then I have 95 gold to use somewhere, so I might as well just. And give this random green recruit 14 attack, I guess. Okay, Seraph. I'm scared of you, I won't lie, but let's see what I can do against you. Okay. We're ready.
Okay.
That starts at the very beginning. And it fucking benefits from the reanimation lab, too. God, I love everything right now. Do you have an incant? You do not have an incant. You have a whatchamacallit. That's fine. We can deal with that. So first things first, spawning pods. Spawning pods. Eager recruits. Eager recruits. Do I want to brew or do I want to stop you guys taking down? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Just you gaining 2... Just this trinket of mycelium gaining 2 spawn at the beginning of each round is just insane. And let's give 12 rage to our multi-attack monster. And then, quite frankly, I'm going to hook hand you so you can't, you know, apply some more corruption to my poor little mushroom. Go? Perfect. Screw off. I really wish I could apply the green recruit down here, but I can't, so I guess he's living up here now. Are you dazed? No, that's just him. It's just the animation is also on his hands, apparently. Interesting choice. We do have the unfortunateness that I don't think my mushroom will be able to survive the sheer levels of corruption it's going to receive. So I need to start giving it a little bit of reanimate whenever I can. Go. Fun guy in a suit would really help, so... But at the same time, I'm not sure if I want to save that for a fresh one. Honestly, I think I would rather reset the mushroom and just give him tons more multi-strike. Okay, I've never done sap, so how does sap upgrade? Oh yeah, melee weakness and whatnot, I forgot about that. Well, I can at least lower some of my corruption if I do this. Although, now that I've done that, I think that's a mistake. But we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Now then. You're gonna die, are you? That does not surprise me. Let's just daze the boss. 3, 3, 3, 8, 8. Sacrifice. Transfer attack and all buff and debuff effects to the front friendly unit. Oh. Oh. So I could just reset my... I can reset my mushroom. Oh no, it applies debuff effects too. You know what? That's equally fine, I think. Go. Now here's my question. Does he keep his stats? Yes, he does keep his stats. Okay. Go. I don't care about a little damage from the on the pyre. I need a bunch of rage, I think, on this guy. Yeah, that'll do for one. Regen. No, I don't think I need that particularly much. This is as good a chance as any for you to boom. Yeah, lifesteal, honestly. There you go. Okay. That should work. Then, honestly, I'm going to daze you because there's no reason not to. Okay, go. Final wave. Oh god, this is not good. Although I do a fuck ton of damage to him. Actually. I am so tempted to brain transfer again. Although I do need a reset, because I messed up. I don't think we want the extra days, we need the fun guy in a suit. If I apply melee weakness to you, that means you're going to take double damage from him, which means a bunch of damage is going to transfer over. Because of the trample. So... yeah. Let's go. And then I'll apply you up there. Because I can cast a lot of spells each turn. Damn, just watching this Hydra go to town is quite entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. If the Mushroom and the Hydra were the other way around, we would have probably won that. In fact, we win it now just because this thing is just, yeah. And in fact, you know what? Meat Hook wants revenge. Die. But the mushrooms want to be at the front. Go! And win. Goodbye, Seraph. Glorious. Glorious! Perhaps not as clean as the last run I had with the fun guys, but I certainly think we had a fun time today. Maybe a little bit of mutant fun. Yeah. Unlocked brain transfer. I enjoyed the look of that card. Hell yeah. Catalyzing agent. At the end of turn, unstable increases by 5. Hell yeah. It's alive! Advance, apply lifesteal 1 and 7 attack. Seems a bit excessive given the name, but hell yeah! Contingency plans. Monstrosities enter with 7 spikes. Hell yeah! Underlegion. Moral Mistress. Etch. Etch? What did Etch do again? Triggers when a card is consumed on this floor. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Apply 8 decay to enemy units. Hell yeah! Well, Covenant rank 5. Nice! Add 2 Vengeful shards to the starting deck. I don't like the sound of that. Room unlocked. Hall of Experiments. Ooh. Okay. Mastered cards. Yep, there's a lot of those, I'm sure. Well, that was a fun run. And to be fair, that was actually, again, on the shorter side of things. I still haven't hit the 2-hour mark. So, I guess we can have a try at Endless. In fact, I probably should. Anyway, just so I can, you know, take all the pyre damage so I can unlock the Life Mother's pyre. Let's do it. Let's see how mushrooms can perform again. Mutant mushrooms. Ironically, I find it funny how mutant mushrooms don't perform as well as regular mushrooms. But maybe that's because they don't have their boss here. If they had their boss here, man, I bet they would be stupid. Well then, let's get started, shall we? First, we summon a mushroom. We summon more mushrooms. We summon more mushrooms. We add ourselves the green recruit upstairs. I'm not sure which one I want more, actually. Rage. Because I do have the ability to increase his multi-attack this turn. Okay. And then at the same time, I think I will hook shot one of these guys to daze him. The mushroom takes less damage.
Okay.
Right. First we do this. It's alive! It's alive! Honestly, I am not against applying a bit of sap to this massive thing. Because that means it'll take less damage. And in fact, you know what? We're going to retreat it. And daze it so it still doesn't do much damage. And then you're going to die to the corruption. So I guess I'll apply another some more multi-strike to this guy. Go. Right. Okay. Okay. We are at the point where the mushrooms just aren't keeping up with whatever it is we're dealing with. Mostly because... Really? You don't survive that? You know what? Fine. Yeah, that's what it is. These things are now applying 6 corruption. That's why they're no longer surviving. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What can I do? I can shove him to the front, stunning him, and he takes... Meaning he doesn't deal as much, anywhere near as much, he doesn't do any damage to us, and we eliminate him for the next round. You don't matter about dying, because you're endless anyway. Oh, but now you get to live. Perfect. I will make myself a super concoction, especially if it's rage. Because this massive Hydra is definitely a winning factor as to how far we will end up in endless mode. Mitosis cap. Gain a permanent copy of this unit. Interesting. Let's just start the spawning route.
Okay.
Why do you... Oh, you've got corruption. That's why you die. Okay. Right, time for the big final boss. Gain 2 rage after a slaying blow. Fair. That sounds nasty. Unfortunately, I can do this. And then I can do this. Better yet, I can do this. Is that better? Not sure if that's better. If I do that, and then do this. Yeah. That way Orichi survives. I can't apply the mitosis cap to our ally. That's a shame. Honestly, maybe the mitosis cap on the hook might not be a bad idea, thinking about it. Oh well. Well done, Orichi. Well done. What do I get? Add a curse of fading light. Each summoned unit gains Ember Drain 1. That sounds horrid. Add card duplicator. Add Curse of Forgetfulness. After casting a spell, increase the cost of a random spell in hand by 1 for the rest of battle. I hate this both. I guess the fading light. Why not? Maybe. I can't even think what I might want to duplicate at this point, if anything. Maybe a green recruit. Maybe a green recruit, because why not? Go. I'm expecting to die. We're just going until I do that. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely thinking Herzeal's Horde is probably one of the best Pyre Hearts. So what does this do? You lose 1 Ember at the start of the next turn. Decreases every turn. Oh, okay. So basically, next turn I just have 0 Ember when I have a bunch of 0 cost cards in the first place. Yeah, that works for me. Is that Titan skin you guys have? Christ. Okay. I have no idea how I would deal with that. Apply rage. Apply rage. Apply rage. We need a very, very angry Hydra. Go. Okay, let's get an overworked assistant. Oh, it's a regular one rather than my advanced one. Okay. Apply... Fuck. You're silencing everything so I can't get my multi-strike. Fuck you. Last time it took us 3 rounds to die. This time it took me 2.
Okay.
Inherently, I have nothing against this, because it just means we get through it faster, in a sense. Which feels a bit rude and bad to say, but... what can I say? This can't even kill this. So, yeah. Ah, so Titan Skin applies to Unstable as well, does it? Well, we didn't know that. We do now, so... Pyre Heart unlocked. Good enough for me. Life Mother's Pyre adds the option to copy cards at the merchants of steel, magic, and trinket. What do you mean, copy card? Oh, adds the ability to copy cards at those merchants. So if there's a card I like, I can just duplicate it. That's not bad, honestly. Well, oh, here we go, another little cutscene. Ooh. My besties finally found their way back. I was about to get bored. Now the real fun begins. Fell. The perimeter alarm went off again. Seems like it's another attack. We're ready for them this time. Everyone get to your positions. Defend the pyre. Wait. Look at what's coming. Is that the Bone Shaker? It is the Bone Shaker, and it's coming quick! Get back! Kaboom! That old train still got it in her. Well, well, if this isn't a nice little reunion. Didn't think I'd be seeing you again, Herziel. Hi. Hornbreaker? How? I thought you were dead. I could say the same about you. You've been gone longer than us. In fact, the others have been looking forward to seeing you again. And we're all back! It is good to see you again, Herzel, and it is nice to feel the warmth of the pyre once more. We brought the last divinity. We fought the last divinity while you were gone. If only you were there to see it. Now I'm ready to kick some more Titan butt! Why, I must say, I love what you have done with this place while we were gone. I am hungry. Come no closer, Angel. I understand your distrust, but I'm not your enemy. I'm on your side now. Herziel, is this true? It is true. Her efforts that brought the rest of Hell together against the Titans. Without her, Hell would have been destroyed. Very well. Fallen Angel, it is then. Your horns suit you well. How did you make it back? I saw it with my own eyes. The Titans destroyed the Bone Shaker, and you all along with it. We were not destroyed, but sent into a vast void. We drifted there endlessly, until we heard the pyre call to us. It led us back here. Apologies for the hot entrance. We caused quite a commotion when we landed back in heaven. The pyre has many mysteries. Perhaps it was able to reach you past the Titan's influence. It called to you, and it reached the past Titans, and it reached past the Titans. Herziel, I want to try something. It may be what we need to win this war. New clan unlocked. Hellhorned, the aggressive demons of the Scorched Plains have returned. Rally their imps and warriors to overwhelm heaven. We have certainly done that with the overwhelming part. New clan unlocked, the Wormkin. Oh god. Resurrect the elusive Wormkin. These keepers of Titan lore and history bring the power they've stored over millennia of a dedicated study in isolation. Unlock 9 Pyre Hearts. Is that how I unlock the other factions? Show me. How do I unlock these, then? Awoken. Heal lost health. So, in other words, I probably need to play the Lunar Coven. Cast 5 spells in a turn. Look at, like, my last 3 runs. Umbra. Increase room capacity. We'll get that eventually. Reanimate or reform units. So, play the Lazarus League. Well, we've got options next week, because we've got the Hellhorned again. We still haven't played the second leader of the Banished or the Pyreborn. And we've got the Wormkid now. We've got 4 leaders which we haven't tried to be able to play with. As well as, you know, the other factions about how they may all combine together with. There's so many options. So, leave a comment down below telling me what kind of combination you want to see next. Let me look at the next, like, how many other Pyre Hearts do we have? We've got spend coins, deal magic damage, and inflict debuffs. Those will take a while to get, I'm pretty sure. And we still have the regular heart. After playing a card of the primary and allied clan, draw 1 additional card, which honestly isn't bad. Life Mothers, so the ability to copy cards. All drafted cards appear with an upgrade. Once a battle, select the heart to restore restore the front friendly units to full health. Honestly, probably pretty decent with the funguses. And then just freeze all cards in your hand for that turn. There's a lot of good options. So, leave a comment down below what kind of clan combinations, heart combinations, just what kind of things you want to see out of this game. And then obviously, if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to leave a like. And if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe, because I'm pretty sure I meant to say that every time, even though I have yet to see a difference. Well, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.